Hello, 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 and welcome to another episode of TacoBytes, your daily bite of Degen, episode number 325, weekly recap. This is an interesting aspect to come from because we are having a good day, and we have some really fun things that we're going to be going over real quickly. We have been doing some really fun stuff on the creator content side of things. There is some, interesting stuff within just the whole ecosystem of what's the word I'm thinking of? Creator content, the creator economy. And so it's been really interesting to sort of see how that goes and what that's been going on with. And so we're going to load up with a couple things here. There's been some really cool stuff on the aspect of the Zen ecosystem and Zen system ecosystem updates. And so we really want to sort of touch on that a little bit. And we're going to pull that in as well. Not sure if we're going to be having anyone join us today, and that's all right. But what we do have, it is 40 days. It is 40 days and counting till that we've been doing this for a year. 365 days. And so we want to sort of have some fun with that. We're going to see how that goes out. And we're really interested in what we do have coming up. Right now, one of the big pieces that we've been pushing out through is uploading videos to both YouTube and to Xenon. Getting that
right now, one of the big
content that we have created so far out there and repeated over and over again. And so it's really interesting to see so much coming through and being a part. Over the next 40 days, expect some really cool stuff. Last night, we ended up having a really late space. We had Will Schweitzer, who's running for U.S. Senate, on. And so talking about blockchain.
Expect some really cool stuff. Last night, we
and his position and how he feels that blockchain can bring some transparency to election cycles, the triggering factors of issues, and just a huge shout out to all of the builders that are building some stuff. Was just in a really cool space with Black Jesus token community and
triggering factors of
what
issues.
It's sort of really, I got to sort of really hear
all of the builders
what the ideas behind that community and that token really meant to them. And so that's something that I'm going to deep dive into a little bit. We had the Simple Waters and Clout Clocks had their weekly Zen recap today with Razvan from DB Zen talking about the DB Zen NFTs or the DB NFTs. And what they're coming out with on their play to earn side, some mini aspects, their newest white papers, all a bunch of stuff to sort of recap and build in. One of the laziest things that I think I missed out on today was Degen's meetup for Killer Threes basketball power, which is the Big Threes basketball team that the Degens own. My team, I'm friends with Killer Threes, but Team Power all the way, and the Aces. So it's sort of really interesting to sort of see a lot of cool things sort of coming out through that.
Team Power all the way.
And I'm just amazed by how many community builders are out there, and just want to do a huge shout out to them. So I think something over the next 40 days, we're going to work to highlight each of those builders, people that we want to recognize, old faces, new faces, and anyone we might find along the way. But I think that that's something that we really want to address.
We're going to work to highlight
and really want to get out there. And so it will be really fun to sort of get ready for that and plan that out. And we hope that you're there for that. This will be really fun and really exciting.
Really want
and
out there. And so,
we just
it will be really fun.
Really excited about the builders that are here.
Plan that out.
I can't seem to say that enough. Really excited
you're
about
there
the
for
builders that are here building.
This will be really fun and really
but,
exciting. And
why are you not happy about
we
it?
just
Really
excited about.
I had to do this today where
I can't seem to say that enough.
Really this seemed like this is the hardest thing for people to do that join a space. They just want the founders, the builders to build to build it and make them. And I'm like, what have you done to pump your bags?
This seemed like this the hardest
and
thing
that
for
people think that they need to do long
join a
speeches
space.
and threads and all of these things.
The founders,
Literally
the builders,
liking and retweeting or subscribing if it's YouTube or some other form of showing that you participate in that.
People think that they need to do
is the
long
easiest,
speeches
simplest
and
thing
threads
and
and
to
all
do.
of these things.
Doesn't cost any
Literally
dollars to
liking
do
and
that.
retweeting
And
or subscribing if it's YouTube or some other form
really
of
interesting.
showing
So
you participate in
that was one of the hard things I had to do today in Simple Waters of Space was really make a call out to people to retweet and like the room. And it's really interesting with over 100 people.
That was one of the hard things
we
I had
got
to
like
do
14
today
likes out of it and like 8 retweets.
Really
and so I asked people that, are participating, to show that you're participating. And that's just one of the easiest things out of your time. And, I understand if it's one of those things where you don't want people to see that you're there,
to show that you're participating.
Make an alt account or something like that.
Just
but
one of the easiest things
riding on the coattails can only take so far because builders can only build so much till if they don't see any community support in sending good messages. Like one of the questions I had, I was in a space yesterday,
riding on the coattails,
and I got to listen to K Money, sort of speak on it. And this is my philosophy too. I keep my DMs completely open. The reason why is I never know what opportunity is going to come through those DMs, and so when I have someone sort of send me an update on something which is something I might not have seen elsewhere, it's really interesting. And there's so much going on in the Zen ecosystem that I can't keep track of everything. But I get to get pointed in something, and then I can go learn about it. And I really appreciate that. But it was, because someone was saying like, oh no, I keep my DMs closed, and I'm like, you're missing out on so much opportunity, especially with the limitations that Twitter puts on our accounts.
I really appreciate that.
If you don't have over 10,000 followers,
someone was saying like
you can only follow 5,000 people.
And
I'm like, I have met more than 5,000 people that I want to follow and listen to, but I can't. And so I have to go. I have to clean out my Twitter follower, who I'm following, and like, okay, you're no longer building, or your account's been deleted. You've moved to a new thing. I'm following you somewhere else. Or my little hack is if there is someone that just retweets a lot of stuff from one protocol, I follow that person because I can keep up with that protocol, and I can then sort of backdate on what's going up. The other pieces that I wanted to sort of cover today as well was Zen, or not the Zen ecosystem, but the Venom ecosystem, and some of the things that Venom's doing. They have a really easy airdrop campaign going on. If you look back through my tweets, and I'll post those for those that are joining us via video. Shout out to everyone that is joining us via YouTube and Twitch.
And some of the things that Venom's doing, they have a really
I'll post those links so that you can find out more about the what's going on with that, so you can go find those airdrops. One of the easiest places to do that is on like Atlas and Galaxy and Zeely, used to be known as Crew 3, and so I'm going to post one of the latest pieces here that is just a really simple process of finding out what's going on with Venom. Venom is one of the new EVM chains. They're partnering. One of their two major partnerships is with Binance and with FTM. And so they have a really cool system that they sort of walk you through their staking protocols, their
two major partnerships,
NFT platforms, all of their different chain aspects, and you get rewarded for doing that, with Venom token, and so that sort of brings that up to another aspect.
NFT platform.
One of the things that you can really see that's going on is new ecosystems that are providing large grants to builders, really setting forth some amazing stuff there. So really hope that you see a lot of cool stuff building. If you hear stuff, if you see stuff building, please let me know about it, because like I said, I can't see everything that's building. But would love to see what you have going on, and would love to know more about what's being built out. So we had some really fun stuff over the last couple of days. Some amazing stuff's coming up on Solana. So huge shout out to all of those that are doing cool things, and that keep on building. We're going to end that tonight. Like I said, tonight's going to be a quick bite. Get ready for the week. You know, we had a great night last night with Will Schweitzer. We're going to be having a more formal space with him in the coming days. And so we hope that you're able to join us for that. And so as always, as we end every episode is with our words of wisdom, closing thoughts and words of wisdom, and the best joke on the face of the planet. And so as we are the worst daily Twitter show, we like to have a lot of fun with this. And so one, don't have expectations. Those are my words of wisdom. But that is, you know, there's some really cool stuff building. And so if you believe in what's being built, you know, faith, you know, not to bring it to any sort of belief system or anything like that, but having faith in the community and what's being built is a really cool thing. We also want to just do a huge shout out to the entire Zen ecosystem. Really want to do a shout out to Simple Waters and Clock Clocks for their weekly updates on Sundays. I think we're going to be building out a weekly update on Zen on Wednesdays, and we'll call it the midweek out of respect for them trailblazing. It's really cool to see trailblazers and what they're building, and so really going to have some fun with that. And as always, we end with our words of wisdom, which is a closed mouth cannot be fed, and you cannot feed a closed mouth. And we end with and what that means is that if no one knows you're looking for opportunity cannot come a knocking. And if opportunity does come a knocking and no one's there to answer, it's going to keep on walking. And so I 100% think that, you know, if you stick around and you make sure people know what you're building and you have a CTA, you're going to get traction. You just got to be consistent. You got to be transparent. The two things that I believe a blockchain is built on and that keep me around. And so then we're going to end with the greatest joke on the face of the planet. This is how we've ended 325 plus episodes, and this is how we're going to end tonight. So we might come out with a new joke on 366. So who knows? But we will keep it going because this is the best joke ever and the best way to end the space. Want to thank everyone for coming and joining us. You know, this is always done out of love, and we hope to see you around. But
we will keep it
knock
going
knock.
Because this is the best joke ever and the best way to end a space.